atmosphere in Stegman Coliseum. Partner, you ready to do this?
No doubt. Sumpto Terrell jumping center, going against all of the bigs of Tennessee will be critical also. The Volunteers want to try to establish their presence in the paint and on the offensive glass. They do that, they'll win this game.
How about that jump hook? J.P. Estrella. For the Volunteers, Jacoby Gillespie leads the way as he knifes through the paint. A 4-0 lead for Tennessee. On the other side, Georgia coming off the most lopsided loss of the season as that one falls. A 3 for Cannon Catchings.
6'9", the transfer from BYU.
Gillespie, he can light it up. 3 off the mark. Estrella tipping it up and in. 1-point lead early on for Tennessee. Barr sets the screen, pick and roll. This is Boswell, knocks down the free throw J.
Extension, he's got that white brace. Let's keep an eye on how well he's able to move during the game tonight.
Catch and shoot, and Blue Kane knocks down the 3.
Coach Mike White is excited to see him get going.
Inside, good seal by Dwayne Brown II, the freshman from Hoover, Alabama. Kane working on Evans, picks up his dribble. As a 3 rattles home for Justin Bailey.
2022 South Carolina AAA Player of the Year at Blue Ridge High School. Man.
How about Absent, another contest at the rim.
If you look at both teams right now, they're communicating pretty well, sliding their feet.
Mari Evans, his 3 off the mark. Gillespie, second chance, and there's the offensive rebounding for Tennessee, making an impact.
Offensive glass, and you see when this shot goes up, it's not a bad box out, but you got to go secure the rebound and right on the offensive rebound.
Bailey just hit a 3, now rattles in the free throw J. How about that clearing out spaces carry, gets his own miss. Battling against 2 defenders, another block by Absent. Kane thought about it, now puts it on the deck. That is how his game has grown. And don't forget about the sister, Mariah. She was previously an assistant AD at SMU as well. A very important family in college athletics. As Georgia. Gillespie gets it back off the handoff. Will fire the 3 and rip the net.
But he's certainly been the leader on this team since the beginning of the year.
Catchings rising up. You can see he's starting to get more and more confident.
For Tennessee to make it to the second weekend, those are the type of shots they have to be able to make. Pretty basketball.
How about that take by Jeremiah Wilkinson, the transfer from Cal. And this is the team that, for Mike White, this is the most athletic team he has had yet. How about that facial? Nate Amen.
Fishback back here in Stegman Coliseum. I want you to take a look at Sumpto Surreal right here. He's going to actually get caught, and then that's going to allow Nate Ament for the back cut. Let it play. So as he's caught looking, Nate Ament wide open if you're Sumpto Surreal, number 2 in white.
1-point lead here for the Bulldogs. Catchings, crossover to a pull-up. And the friendly roll to knock down the 3.
Yeah, excellent job of going to get the rebound that time.
Wilkins off the bounce. Was that on the rim? Tennessee was not sure. They felt like that was interference. Gillespie takes a peek at the shot clock. It's at 2. Pass inside. How about the find to Akpara?
In regards to interior and post-up play, they've got strength down there, and Tennessee needs to continue to go to that today.
Catchings is starting to heat up here in Athens.
Cannon Catchings, we talk about Nate Ament being 6'10", Cannon Catchings 6'9", probably 6'10". You think Cannon Catchings is a little excited to be going up against number 7th ranked prospect Nate Ament?
This is one of those, let me see what you can do games. A foul on the putback. How about this backdoor pressure? And Georgia with the steal and the flush, Kareem Stagg.
And here's some of that pressure we talked about. And once again, Jacoby Gillespie just being loose with the basketball. Now, to his defense, he's on the top of the scouting report and playing more point guard than he's played. But you just got to.
Boswell in traffic, had it swatted, but got it back. Ament stripped. Now Gillespie in attack mode, the dump off to Brown, who throws it down. Gives it up with 2 seconds. Millender splits the D, his runner, it goes! Smurf Millender beats the buzzer to give Georgia a 6-point lead at the half.
Anywhere on the floor, he does that as well. Huge momentum booster for the Bulldogs.
As Ament, his first touch here in the second half. Working against the shorter Kane, rising up above him, and there's that length at 6'10".
Well, at 6'5", Nate Ament had 5 inches on him.
Wilkinson on the deck, high off the glass, and his layup is in. Estrella in close, and a follow slam by Felix Okpara.
Big fella. Once again led from the offensive rebound.
Ross, a little shifty behind the back, gets to the left. I like that.
Wilkinson, Smurf, Ross.
Give me that.
Right?
Here's Ament working against Kane again. Pulls up Jay, got it, plus the foul.
Of North Carolina, so many quality freshmen, and obviously in this league, Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas, but this guy, he just seems like he has such a bright. See, I didn't like that screen. He had a mismatch with Jeremiah Wilkinson.
In the corner, Gillespie knocks down the 3. Wilkinson calling for it. Good closeout there by Estrella. Cyril over the top of the D and pulls down the rim. Big man getting busy.
Well, that was an exceptional pass, and for Felix Okpara, if you're going to foul, you got to go ahead and foul, and that's probably what Boswell is telling him. But that's just an incredible catch.
Corner 3 ball, Boswell short. Estrella with the offensive rebound. Gillespie reloads and knocks it down.
You can see that in his personality. I mean, he's so humble. Coach Rick Barnes just continues to brag on how well of a kid he is. As much as we've talked about the offensive glass, give credit to the Bulldogs for not giving up this lead yet. That's so good.
Ament, he's starting to find his touch from the mid-range.
Yeah, but for me, I don't want just one big man. I want 5 of them. And that's about what they got. You got Dwayne Brown, J.P. Estrella.
Woo! How about a sharpshooter, Bishop Boswell from straight on.
Didn't play a whole lot last year, but he's what I would call a residual from last year's success.
Straight off the bench, Jake Wilkins knocks down his first 3.
Whether it's a Tennessee-type game or a Georgia-type game.
Georgia's second leading scoring team in the country. Estrella with that push shot. Gillespie wants to clear out. Splits the D, working off 2 feet. My goodness, Jacoby Gillespie breaking him down. On the other end, Bailey with the answer, and it's Georgia back on top. Blue Kane, fadeaway jumper. It's a tough one. He's got 7 tonight. Outlet, Ament, 3, got it.
Tough shot. I love the fact that he's continuing to take shots with much more confidence. 5 of 12 on the night after starting 1 of 7.
Kane turns that corner. How about that speed burst?
Total rebounds 34 to 21 in the favor of the Volunteers.
Parr finds Evans. 8 minutes to play here in the second half. It is Tennessee up 3. Millender look against Estrella. And he brings the big man out. Now knock down the 3.
Big shot.
Estrella with the screen. Gillespie flies by, eats the contact. Weight room, Jacoby Gillespie. Boswell, open wing, money. As Ament calling for it with a size differential over Ross. Over Millender, excuse me. Ament swatted. How about that help by Cyril? Ross off the bounce, stops on a dime and goes reverse for the lay-in. So that turnover leads to a bucket by Georgia. It's a 2-point game. Estrella inside, and when he gets that close, he will not be denied. Gillespie, nobody stops ball but Surreal. Block follow is good for Tennessee. Catchings! Drops the hammer, plus the foul.
Play basketball. No hesitation. Take off from the SEC logo with an unbelievable finish. And guess what else? He doesn't have to say anything to Jacoby Gillespie. Yeah, young fella.
They're working through Catchings, and the runner is pure. Catchings up to 19 points tonight. Amen at the free throw line. Defense leaves him, and he makes them pay.
It was a risk.
Where are you going here if you're Georgia down one?
Oh, man, the guy with the ball in his hands, Smurf Millender, he's been cool and calm under pressure.
Said it's Ross. Lefty lay it no good. And a foul on the rebound will send Gillespie to the line. Gillespie missing the first.
20-point game. 10th 20-point game on the season. Man, he's trying to play it off. Here he goes.
All right, Millender. 10 seconds to play. Georgia down 2. Millender trying to get downhill. Spin move, lays it in, and we're tied at 74.
He's just too quick. And Bishop Boswell does a nice job. But look at the footwork. He's able to do a complete 360 spin, keeps that left pivot foot planted, and then he's able to get it high off the window before Felix Okpara was there. And guess what?
As a C. They get it to the big man Okpara. Back to Gillespie. A shot for the win, and it rolls off. We will go to overtime here in Athens.
Trying to make sure that they go to the right area of the floor.
Pump fake, Gillespie. And Estrella, the putback, gives Tennessee the lead. Crossover, lost his main. Man in the lane, ties the game at 76. Rick Barnes wants the ball in Gillespie's hands. Hook shot, Estrella. How about that throwback?
And that's good. 49-25 Volunteers.
Amen. Rattles home a 3.
Score so you can set back up into your pressure.
Millender. With Estrella on and lays it in. He is taking.
Tennessee looks to be dragging a little bit. Georgia's deeper. Bench points 27-10.
Catchings on the move, gets it to fall.
And then you can jump back into your pressure.
Millender, he's going to attack now, try to find that three-point line. Knocks it down.
When you look at going into the second half, and Bishop Boswell, that's really good defense. That's just better offense. My goodness. Smurf Millender, he knew exactly where he was.
1 of 2 from the line. Blue Kane looking for Millender. Now he has it. 1-on-1. Millender goes to the rack. 0.6 seconds on the clock. Looking for somebody, and Estrella gets it in. That's ball game. Tennessee wins a thriller in overtime, 86-84.